Welcome back, everybody, to the 2022 NXL World Cup here outside Orlando at Kissimmee, Florida. I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Todd Boyer, Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars team owner of the KC Sports Complex, future semi-pro star as well. So how you doing today, bud?
Doing good, man. Won our last match 5-0, man. Ready to take on the next one in semifinals. What a match, right? The Killers versus, who was Killers playing right there?
Killers is playing Arsenal.
Arsenal. That's surprising, honestly. I expected Killers to win. I'm a huge fan of Killers. That was a crazy match. Goes down to overtime. Nuts, man. They really had it in the bag right before, but somehow dropped the ball. Looking forward to watching this match. I haven't seen a lot of Seadogs, but they seem to be playing really well this event.
Yeah, they've been doing really good. They're actually the second seed in their bracket, so making it in here. Now, they are taking on Notorious. Serious season title contentions going on right now for this set going on. So on the breakout here, Notorious going up. That's going to be Hubert making his way to that can. They do get a kill off the break. 2 kills. Yeah. So 3-on-5 action right now going on. So Notorious stacking up that back.
I like where FSU is right now in the command center. I think it's really, you're really able to dial in your shots on the Doritos side and not deal with someone running you down with obviously the goal, getting to the castle.
So castle, the center, 50-yard line structure, command center, I'm assuming is the can.
The can, correct, yep.
So hearing some Missouri All-Star calls out here.
I need to keep that off of mic, huh?
Yeah, you don't want everyone to know what you're talking about. So as you can see here, stacked up in the back, trying to stop the bleeding right now. Oh, I believe the Roll City Seadogs player just got shot in the hopper, but going to see if the ref's going to call it rub. So hey, a little Jedi mind trick there. I love it.
We got Markey in the mini W. That's. I mean, it seems like everyone's playing that from pro division, all divisionals. Everyone's doing their job to.
So Chandler, huge move here out to the corner to try to hold off the snake. Now with him behind, look for Rizzardo to potentially try to get into the snake, but that's on your screen right now. That is Ivan Gonzalez making his way over from DMG. DMG having a good day in pro as well on this Sunday, so saving their pro spot. So really locked up right now. D. Rizzardo not wanting to make any mistakes, trying to get another body back here. It's still 5-on-3. So
surprisingly enough, I mean, Seadogs is really holding their own right now. They just lost the corner over here in the snake corner on the Seadogs, so it's a 2-on-5 for FSU.
So Notorious looks like storming down.
Ivan
Gonzalez is gonna. Oh,
that's everyone right there.
Ivan Gonzalez is gonna make him wear that. So.
Yeah, huge pickup by FSU, right, Ivan? That's huge, man.
So they're missing Archie Barnes Jr. and Kovar for this event. So
what's going on with that? Do we know?
Yeah, so Archie Barnes, so when Excessive broke up, he had already planned this big trip with his family to go overseas. Kind of a last-minute addition to Notorious, so he had already had this plan. So he wasn't going to play Cup with them. Now, Kovar, on the other hand, him and his wife are expecting a child. She's very far along in her pregnancy, which you know a lot about
family
that.
First, got my child here today.
Yeah, you got your little one here and your wife, beautiful family that you have.
Thank you.
So yeah, this match right now, so Pbfit, who's the favorites to win right now. Blast Camp obviously being knocked out yesterday. Huge news there. Chicago Distortion, if Pbfit loses this match, Chicago Distortion wins the event, they will actually get the pro spot. So yes, this is high contention right now. So as Dirty Stu there, Scott Stewart going to move up. They are going to lose Kohler. Kohler struggling this event right now. So Kohler not been the weapon he's been in the past for them.
So, I mean, Distortion really wants to win against Fit because I don't know if you probably remember, but Distortion actually lost to Fit in Chicago in, I believe, the semifinals, right?
They did, exactly.
So they should have a little rivalry going on right now.
So as you can see here, Mike Diaz, looks like I believe that's Charles Latham in the back, and then Scott Stewart all locked up right now. Got Chavez and Colt Luke out in the back, so 5-on-4 right now as Diaz is going to make his way up. Look for him to pop the top in that window. He's been doing a really good job getting those drop shots. Diaz really tall, but Scott Stewart's going to move behind him to pick him up. Distortion here really laning through. Oh, they are going to get a kill, so it looks like Scott Stewart's going to get shot out of that command center, that tall can bunker.
I didn't think that was the play, him moving back like that. I think I liked him being in this snake side wedge right here. I think that was a risky move, but sometimes you got to try to make something happen there.
Sometimes you got to risk the biscuit, you know. So Diaz going to switch sides now, looking Dorito. He does see a player in the far up on the Dorito side, so he's going to try to lock that off and catch that player slipping. We got Wank, number 23, in the back here, trying to figure out on the Dorito side where they're at. He's in that juice box, that tall bunker in the back. I believe that's Hank from previously the Ironman in the Dorito. Oh, Distortion's going to lose another body out of the back, so got to be careful. Chavez actually doing damage right now on the snake side.
We got some big work on the Dorito side going on right now.
Oh, Chavez is going to get Dan Sensi and a minor penalty pulled on Sensi.
That's going to be a wrap.
Oh, that's a tough one.
So what do we think? You think they're going to start a body down? They didn't have a body to assess, correct?
I think the ref was assessing the penalty on Hank. But he was also shot at the same time, so I think they're going to call that a wash. Cool. I think they'll be okay there. But love to see that.
Great point for Fit there.
Yeah, Mike Diaz on your screen right now walking off, owner of XXV, the label. So I got a little Let's Talk Paintball, XXV, the label collaboration with them. So make sure you check out XXV, the label / Let's Talk Paintball to pick up some shirts.
Yeah, we had them do a denim long tee for us a while back, man. He's a great guy. I liked working with him. Plan to work with him again in the future.
Yeah, really loves just helping out paintball and helping grow influencers of the sport. Seadogs looking like they're going to get a bad start here as they're running out to the box. It's just poor planning.
Oh, he made it.
He did make it in time. Wow, great job running with 1 second left to go. Oh, but he gets shot off the break. So right now it's going to be a 5-on-4 in favor of Notorious.
Seadogs at the castle right now, which is the center 50.
So right now, shooting over the top.
This guy's going to go get him right now.
Galawoski.
Oh, yeah, and he did it alive.
Wow, that British does a phenomenal job getting up here and getting that kill.
Fantastic.
He's backed up right now by #White Smoke. Marky Franz there.
Dude, Marky is just phenomenal player, man. I mean, I believe that he's probably going to be going pro in the next year or two. I mean, he could probably hang with the guys now. I mean, he's a phenomenal player.
Absolutely. So going back and forth, got Ivan Gonzalez. Also, look at a little loader surgery action happening for the Seadogs right now, which is not what they obviously want to do, as that back center spot is extremely important for them.
I believe this Castle right here just got shot in his face, and he's looking... I
think he rubbed it. I think he pulled a Todd Boyer. He rubbed it on the bunker.
He might have. He might have pulled a TV over here. TV classic.
Yeah, so in your game specifically, didn't see a lot of T-ball out there.
Yeah, so we brought on Leon to coach the All-Stars, and, the way Leon's running the lines, it doesn't call a lot for T-ball, and that's okay. Trey's there to, like, hang out and just support the team, man, and when he's ready to clock in, he'll be out on the field dropping bodies, man.
Awesome. So big move out here by Ivan Gonzalez out to the snake side. Oh, but Ty Bateman makes a launch of the Dorito side and gets caught, so... Great job by Ty trying to make something happen. Off that chaos, though, Ivan Gonzalez is going to move into the snake. So one of those situations where even though Ty got shot, he did exactly what he needed to do. He drew the gun so Ivan could get into the snake. Now, as we see here, they have picked him up. So the juice box player for Seadogs has picked up the snake, which stops Ivan's progression. Not a great spot to be in this snake, too.
It's weird. It's weird on this layout. Not on this layout, but on this field in particular. Just going through, trying to get on the snake with the morning sun being in your eyes and stuff, it was pretty difficult. So the sun looks like it's getting blocked out by the clouds. We should be good to go on it later on. Snap
shooting battle going on right now. So really looks like Chandler is getting his gun back up. So that's great to see for the Seadogs. And this player trying to see who this is in that. Got to be careful not to snap shoot with Ivan Gonzalez. Last thing you want to do is try to snap shoot that guy.
Yeah, I mean, Ivan's sick, man. I've had to play against him. We played against him when he was with, I believe, CWE Power, and I mean, he's a phenomenal player, man. Plays with Pro DMG, correct?
Yeah, he played with Pro DMG. Dropped down to semi-pro for this event to help out the boys on Notorious. Got to be careful right now, though, as it looks like. So British there, as you can see, backed up by Marky Franz. Things are starting to slow down. So obviously, you know this more than anybody. He's made several Sunday appearances. Games slow down quite a bit on Sunday because all you need is a win. That's it. The points margin doesn't matter. Things, in this case, don't matter. They just need a win.
Correct. I think everybody's just nervous to make that extra move. That's why it slows down so much on Sunday, and people have their shots dialed in and everything's running smoothly coming in Sunday. So you've got to be on your A game. You've got to play slow.
Absolutely here. So as time ticks down,
got Marky creeping here.
Makes it their side of the field. Great job by Marky Franz. I don't think they picked him up. He's going to go. I think he's going to get one.
He killed the home? No, he did not. He killed the Dorito side.
So great job, the shot on the Dorito. Is he going to get the inside shot? So the great, good towel there.
So Seadogs, something I'm seeing on these guys right now is they really know how to hold it down when they're in a down body situation, which on this layout is not the most difficult thing to do. There's a lot of places where you can lock in and really burn some time. But against a team like FSU that just has they just have nasty players that are aggressive. They can get in the spots. They can push. They can do whatever they need to do to kind of open it up. I'm surprised to see that they can't dig these Seadog guys out a little bit quicker. Surprising.
So walking on the screen right now is Kohler. He's been one of the young stars for them. Big pickup there by Distortion. Actually got him at a tryout. Very much similar to like Blake Yarber's situation with Dynasty. He's struggled a little bit this event so far, but been a big weapon. Let's see if he can turn things on here on Sunday. So heavy guns off the break. All 5 guns for Pbfit off
lose
the
one
break.
On the break. Going to be a penalty.
Oh, no, they are.
Yeah,
so
minor.
Yeah, minor penalty pull on Dan Sensi. That's 2 points in a row. Sensi's going to get the penalty, and at the same time, another player gets shot out. So 2 on 5, 2 on 3, as they do shoot out Colt Lookout and Chavez. So way to get the bodies back a little bit. So 2 on 3 action right now. As you can see, Stewart up into the middle. So good breakout there to the corner, the Doritos side by Distortion. Got to be very careful right now. So Hank trying to wheel and deal needs to back up a little bit. Got to be careful not to play too loose on that bunker.
That's a little out of character for Colt to die out of the back home. You usually don't see that out of him. He's a phenomenal shooter. He knows how to watch the paint, so he must have got shot on a blind or something.
So this is where Hank and Kohler really need to clock in, because Scott Stewart up over the top, trying to get the shot on Hank as he makes a tactical retreat back into the home. Yeah, so all the action right now is focused from the center over to the Dorito side, as the entire snake side for both teams died. So
I like the way Scott's playing this. He's not trying to over-engage. I think he realizes, okay, there he goes. He's making a big move here. I think he's just going to slow play it, like wait for them to make a mistake but be in the position. So I'm liking how he's playing this.
Hank's got to be careful right now. If he looks the other side, he's going to try to make a move. You got to be careful here. Scott Stewart's not one to miss many shots.
Absolutely not. I mean, he's been grinding all, nonstop, doing drills during the week and stuff. He's perfecting his craft, man.
So Hank's going to launch.
He's going to get him.
Oh wow! And does he pull? Looks like a bang bang play. So no penalty. Wait, major penalty pulled.
No way. That was wow. That was pretty heads up there, man.
So Scott is going to.
That was pretty heads up. It
looked pretty bang bang to me. I mean, if
Scott's gun was that way, I mean, I don't know if he's rolling his gun there, but I mean, his gun's facing that way.
I think Scott had dropped his gun to reload when Hank ran through, but was able to pick it up in time. But we don't see what the refs see on the field, obviously.
We can't see that angle. So, I mean, ref could have seen him, maybe slightly pull up his gun there and, try to shoot him.
So good job by Kohler there. So exactly what I was just talking about. Kohler clocking in there, staying alive, getting out to that Dorito side.
That's the Dorito side guy.
Yep, and being the last body left alive there to hang the flag. So what almost looked very bad for Distortion after losing those bodies off the break. Turned out to be a good point. Got a little gift there from Pbfit in that major penalty. So I thought it might have been a minor, right? But in that case, it was a major. Refs doing a great job out here. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of refs out here for the players to provide the safest, cleanest experience possible out here on the NXL field. And they're going to see stuff we don't see, especially from the angle we're at, the sunlight coming in as well. So appreciate the refs. Shout out to all the NXL refs out here, especially with the hurricane coming through. They were able to make it in. So that being said, on the field now is going to be Seadogs down by 2 to Austin Notorious. 9 minutes, 33 seconds left to go. Seadogs big break. Let's see if they can all stay alive on the break. As they do, they make it up to the 50.
It's like FSU loses 2. Wow.
So here's the wall battle right now. Let's see who's going to be the first one to go around. So
they're both looking the same way
here. Yeah, Hubert here. As soon as he hears the gun,
he's going to launch right here.
He's looking to launch. He's going to clear his angle. He's checking off. Oh, he wants to make this move.
Oh, he misses.
Oh, wow, he missed the shot.
Missed the shot.
But he backs up. Maybe he's trying to bait him.
I don't know, man. You just commit to that. I think he just missed it. I don't think he stepped out enough.
I think the call is wrong. I think they thought he was in the tower. I don't think he realizes he's actually in the wall.
Okay.
So
that
because
makes sense.
because you look, he came
sense.
around, he shot the tower, no one there, came back and backed up. I don't think he realized that the player was actually at the wall. So it might have been a missed call there by the Seadogs. As Hubert feeling no pressure right now, he's just sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, Seadogs are still 5 alive right now, so it's a 5-on-3. I mean, this is a really good situation for Seadogs to be in. FSU needs to just bunker down and try to lock down the shots and make sure they're dialed in here while they try to push.
So as you can see him popping the top, shooting over there, trying to close down that lane. Pretty much he's just shooting towards the tower and that can bunker, try to stop them from moving. As you can see right there on your screen,
I haven't seen
Rodriguez
this
and
move
Bateman.
a lot, where they're in the Dorito can right there shooting inside.
I haven't seen it a lot either.
No.
It's definitely been something that's a Sunday. It's been happening more on Sunday paintball.
I think it looks like he's probably. My mind is that the Dorito can is trying to stop this insert right here, right in front of the snake. He's trying to stop him from making this move right here.
Yeah, so Hubert popped the top real quick to try to get the lay of the land. As now Seadogs have a player in the insert bunker in the snake. They also have a player in the wedge. You can see on your screen. Look for this player for the Seadogs, and that's going to be Rizzardo. Try to make it into the snake if he can get across, because much like you've seen in your match as well, if you get in that snake and you get all the way down the field, you can get backs and packs all day long.
You can dominate, man. There's not a lot you can do. There's at least 2 to 3 kills that are going to be free all day if they cannot stop you.
So the game dragging on a little bit as far as time. We are going to see a little slower matches happening on Sunday. So 6 minutes.
I think for the Seadogs here, they're looking to get into the snake. I don't see any other way with this guy being at the castle. Okay, there we go. Big, huge move.
Great job by the Seadogs to run down Hubert and out that chaos. They're also going to get a player into the snake.
Fantastic.
I don't think, they know he's there now, so he's asking for a check, as I believe that's the corner player that may be Bateman or Rodriguez trying to get the shot on the Seadogs player. It bounces. Oh, what an unfortunate
Carrying all of that
bounce.
chaos, though, we've got this guy that crawls all the way down to the snake. He's going to wrap, and he's just going to annihilate these last 2 bodies. They're not going to have any idea what's going on.
Great job there.
He kills a guy out of the tower. Now the guy in the can's going to know what's going on. It's just too late.
Yeah, Rodriguez is fighting hard right now, catching a bounce. I mean, he's man on an island by himself.
Good job by FSU for staying alive this long, really. They want to burn the clock as much as they can.
Oh, and a little bit of love given by both teams. Is Rodriguez got to be careful. That was almost a little bit of a spin coming around to get that shot. But great job by the Seadogs to put a point on the board here.
Looks like we've got a good match between both teams here.
5 minutes 47 seconds left to go. It's like 5 minutes ticked off the clock on that one.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of these games probably going to be low scoring, 2-2, 3-2 kind of games, 2-1, in some cases.
Wasn't really expecting that for this layout. When we started playing it in practice at the complex, we assumed it was going to be fast because just of our play style and how we were playing. A lot of our points were ending under 2 minutes. So, I mean, it's coming out here and just seeing the way it's playing now was just unpredictable on my end. I didn't realize it was going to be like this, but it looks like a lot of teams are adjusting and playing a very lockdown type of style paintball.
Now, I will say that you did mercy rule your opponent with 7 minutes still left on the clock. So,
yeah.
So you guys are probably playing it fast.
We play it fast, but only against the teams that we can. There's some people that just don't know how to really lock us down, and we benefit from that.
All right, so here on the breakout, you see here Colt Lookout shooting them to that Dorito way. Scott Stewart a little bit of a hop jump here trying to get the shot. Now, temperature and weather really become a factor here as there are going to be gaps for people's feet. And it looks like Distortion's going to lose a body out of the back center, so 4 on 5 right now. So great job by Pbfit to get that kill and go up on a body. I mean, that's what Pbfit's known for.
I really like how everyone's playing the center up here. Crazy. They're doubled up on this back pillow, which you don't see very often. And they're both heads up. You guys you seeing this over here on the snake side? This is crazy.
All right, so as you can see here on your screen, we are looking at, I believe that's Wank.
I don't know. I don't think this Distortion player realizes he's battling 2 players on the snake side pillow. Distortion just trying to hold off Fit right here. They're in great position. Scott's at the 50. He's doing work on this D side. He's going to not let him fill out. I believe that they're just trying to keep him out of the snake at this point.
I want to say that's Unger there in that it's Unger in that wing, that little wedge on the.
Unger is such a phenomenal player.
He is, absolutely.
He's such an OG, and he's just a phenomenal player, man. I mean, he can play pro right now any given time. I'm glad that they brought back Distortion, though. I enjoy seeing these older teams come back to light. Absolutely.
So, on your screen right now, got Scott Stewart, new angle. I haven't seen very many players lay down like that.
No, it's Dirty Stu. That's why his nickname is what it is, man. He's going to do whatever it takes to get the shot that he needs to gain whatever kind of advantage he can on his enemy.
So both teams really hunkered down right now, not want to make a mistake. 8 minutes, 54
Colt just
seconds.
dies out of the back. That's so uncharacteristic.
Uncharacteristic early death for Colt. Colt really a pillar of this team. Obviously, Pbfit, a passion of his. So that's
see. Making it 4-on-4 here.
So as we get into under 10 minutes here, we're going to start seeing these slower points again. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Todd Boyer, the Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars D2 team, potentially locking up the Division II series, moving into semi-pro next year. Also, with KC Sports Complex, amazing environment and field they have out there. So if you're in the local Kansas City area, hit up Todd Boyer on Instagram. As we're getting into a longer point here, I believe that is Weinrob shooting through, trying to lock that down. I mean, a lot of teams now, we've seen this couple points in a row going to that Dorito corner. We haven't really seen that all tournament long.
No. We're getting a check on this guy in the back. He's good. He's clean.
So, time slowing down. Paint starting to get low for a lot of these teams. Got Island Designs dropping off some Let's Talk Paintball swag. So, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you.
I'll toss it on right now.
There we go.
I'll toss it on right now.
Couple different versions of the Let's Talk Paintball. Top Boyer rocking it. So, in this match, everything's locked up. Paint going to start becoming an issue as we have, looks like Unger's out of paint in that wedge. Mike Diaz going to make the move up the middle, try to get the shot. Going to move back, though.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. It seems like Fit keeps doing that, and I'm not really sure why. But he messed up his player Scott right here. Scott didn't realize that he filled forward, so now Scott is thinking someone's in the castle. If is this Trent right here? In the
that is Mike Diaz.
Mike Diaz. So if Mike Diaz doesn't communicate that he moved up there, Scott might make a wrong move here.
We'll see depending on what happens here. I think Diaz was understanding the read and trying to maybe see something on the Dorito side. I'll try to bait somebody around that corner. But now Scott Stewart looking like he is trying to, I think
he's definitely looking at the Sally. So
yeah.
So maybe they've communicated it. Just the way that Scott reacted so quickly and turned around, it looked like he felt the bunkers moving. And
he was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from my side. Obviously, we can't always hear the players and what they're saying, so hopefully they're communicating and they know what's going on.
Here, Unger is saying, like, hey, I'm low on paint. Got to try to work this out. Is that, I want to say it's Unger. So, Distortion, man, whoever designs the jerseys, next time if you guys could do me a favor, make your names bigger, I'd appreciate it.
White out.
White on black with that one.
White instead of red on the numbers.
Yeah, dark red there, not really helping me with seeing who and a lot of the Distortion guys look very similar as well, like stature and build. So it's very easy to miss who it actually is.
They've all got great style, man.
So big move by Brody Lookout up on the Dorito side, all the way into the Dorito 3. So as things slow down, I believe it is still a 3-on-3.
Oh, now they're in the position. Fit is where they want to be here. They're going to start getting guns to swing the other way.
But the juice box in the back, snake side, and the blue side for Distortion, looking that direction. So I think they picked him up. They know he's in there.
I think that's a good thing that he knows, because ideally, I think what Brody's going to look here for is we can get Sally, this snake side wedge here. If we can get him to look over towards Brody, then Fit's going to try to go through and push and
Absolutely.
open it up.
So backing up all the way. But Brody gets taken out. So great crossfield shot.
Most likely by the guy in the snake side pillow here.
And it's a towel. So Pbfit is going to throw the towel here. So Distortion actually had 4 bodies dug in there. We couldn't see Haber dug into the corner there. He was essentially invisible.
On a knee, I'm assuming.
On a knee. So, yeah, love to see that. So, real grinder of a point there as we're going to get into this awesome Notorious Royal City Seadogs. Very similar situation. About 5 minutes left to go.
This is a great set, man. We've got a great match between, FSU, Seadogs, very close, Fit, and Distortion. It's very close. I mean, it's a great set here.
Seadogs could play the spoiler right now for Notorious. So kind of what we talked about earlier, building the storyline up a little bit. Blast Camp gets knocked out. They take 10th overall, so their season contention over. So
Crazy, right?
Yeah, they will not.
I don't think no one expected that.
No one expected that. So they will not end up going pro. Tough loss for them. I know Jackson and the team absolutely heartbroken. Virgil, phenomenal.
I love Blast Camp. I love their whole camp. I love Virgil. He's so inviting to his field. He's had us out a few times. I mean, Blast Camp has been a really platform for us to grow as a team. I mean, anytime we've gone down there, those guys have been super helpful. To see the hard work that they put in and they get knocked out like this, I was not expecting it at all.
So with that, also, with them being knocked out, Royal City Seadogs could potentially knock out Austin Notorious if they win this one. And Notorious and Distortion right now, if Pbfit loses, the Austin Notorious and Distortion have a chance to go pro. So really big shakeup here at World Cup for the semi-pro division. So I give a little shout out to Transfuse. They dropped off Steve, dropped off some Transfuse.
Steve's the man
for us here as we get into this next match.
What flavor is this?
The new flavor.
Strawberry kiwi.
Here we go.
I actually tried, I think it was blueberry vanilla yesterday, and it was great.
That's what I got right now. So
would you get that for me? I've got these gloves
I
on.
got you, dog.
Thank you.
So
it looks like we got a kill on the Seadogs. So Seadogs looks like it's 4-on-5 advantage for FSU here.
And let's see what Royal City Seadogs can do.
Wow, FSU is just taking him a ton of pressure at the center can here. I mean, he's getting shot from both ways. FSU makes a huge play getting into the snake right here. Not sure how he made it in, but he's alive and he's going to go to work here. They really needed this. Thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, right now he's just pulling guns as Royal City has to move over to try and stop Ivan from moving up any further on that side. Oh, as Ivan looks like he's got a shot across the Rio side. What a phenomenal job there. So this is really going to be a key factor.
So I believe it's 3-on-5.
As they do get the shot across. So let's see. So, Marky Franz does take the walk, though, unfortunately for them. Hashtag white smoke. As looks like British and Gonzalez working together right now. Royal City Seadogs is also going to lose a body.
Ivan making the move here.
So if he wraps the inside, he's going to see. Oh, but they caught him. So he just wow. So the tower player for Seadogs literally just saved the player in front of him's life by catching Ivan. So now Ivan's stuck here in this Dorito 3. But they do have Rodriguez on the other side in the Dorito brick.
Oh, wow. Clips him on the shoulder here.
Wow.
Ivan, what an amazing shot. So, yeah, that's that pressure we were just talking about that last match. If you see a guy get into that brick on the Dorito side, a lot of times what teams are doing is they're taking that snake side wedge and having him look that way to stop that zone. So, phenomenal job. I don't know who the Dorito side player was, but phenomenal job getting into the position to allow Ivan to open up the game
Rodriguez there.
Rodriguez.
Yep.
Phenomenal play by Rodriguez.
And he's really been doing work all season long on that Dorito side. We haven't got a chance to capture him as much as the weather really has kind of like taken down some of our cameras. But yeah, Dorito side players out there, we love you, give you a bunch of shine as we look into the schedule. So right now, the 8:45 set, we have Royal City Seadogs taking on Austin Notorious, Pbfit taking on Chicago Distortion. After this, we will have the Division II semifinals, which Todd will be playing in. And then after that, we have the semi-pro semifinals as well. So you know who you're taking on for your Division II semifinals match?
I do not.
So
I haven't even looked, man.
So let's figure this out right now. See who you're going to be taking on here. And again, happy to see you guys moving on, doing so well. Obviously, a little biased. You guys are my boys from hometown. So
absolutely, we got big love for Vincent. Let's talk paintball, man.
There we go.
If you guys aren't following Vincent on Instagram, make sure you follow him. Keeps you guys updated on any informative information about paintball. He's the plug.
Yeah, and same thing, Todd Boyer, quite a social media following you have as well on Instagram and all over the place. So love what you're doing, growing the sport, always seeing you out there helping out. Especially with the youth and younger divisions too, seeing you out there at the field with younger kids, helping them out, just kind of like cultivating that next level of a young paintball player.
I think that's the goal. I mean, like anyone that has a field, I think they need to take it upon themselves to try to create more competitive paintball players. Get them out of rec, get them on the speedball field.
So it looks like you're going to be taking on Ag Knights. Will be the team that the Missouri All-Stars will be facing. So on the breakout here, Pbfit, big. That looks like, is that Rogers? Rogers got to be careful. He got clipped in the pod pack. No, good thing is he is out. No penalty pulled, though, so Rogers does try to make a big bite in there, does get caught.
They still make it into the God, which is the temple on right in front of the snake. I mean, that's okay. They died too.
Scott Stewart gets shot in the pod pack. That's a tough one.
It's so hard getting to that bunker. That's why we're not seeing a lot of people go there off the break.
So Diaz up in the center there as, wow, Colt Lukout's going to take another walk. They're really keying up on him right now. So Pbfit is going to throw the towel, spotting Chicago Distortion. Another point here.
So Fit is in the race, and they have to win this.
I believe points-wise, if Fit scores 5th or higher, they will take the pro spot. I believe.
Do we know what seed they were?
I believe they were the number 1 seed in their division going in.
So even if they lose this, I believe they will be 5th, correct?
Overall, Blast Camp was the number 1 seed. They were the number 2, but they were only behind by a little bit of points. With World Cup being worth double points, if they score, I believe it's 5th or higher, they still take the spot no matter what. If they get knocked out in this round, I believe, depending on how points work out, for example, if they end up in 8th or 6th, I believe if Distortion wins the event, or FSU can come in, and also if they win, they get it. But it'll be very close. Points, math is what it is sometimes, and with double points, kind of makes some things crazy.
They try to make a huge play over here. Our Seadogs try to go snake on the break. He dies, unfortunately. So they do make it to the 50, though.
Switching Rodriguez over to the snake side. Love to see that.
We got action right here. We got action. He's going to come through.
So Hubert.
Did he get yeah.
Oh, he got dinked out. So good try from Hubert there as he comes his first engagement. He does get knocked. He does get shot out. So that's going to allow Seadogs to get back up into the center structure there. He's going to shoot across. Got to be careful because right now he really has the drop shot on that corner side Dorito bunker that can. But if he can get caught over the top if he's not careful. He does have players behind him. FSU, Austin Notorious here, does have 3 players left alive. So it is I
believe it's a 4-on-3.
Yeah, it might be 4-on-3 in favor of Seadogs. They only lose that body running deep to the snake.
They make it out to the Dorito corner here.
So into the God bunker now they go. Looks like Chandler going to make it in there.
I can't see, but I do think they have someone on the Doritos, like in the Doritos.
They do. They have a player in the Dorito 4.
Okay, so he's going to work.
Much better field position right now on the red side of the field. You can see those beautiful Empire bunkers we have here. Been beat up all weekend long. So Rodriguez really just trying to keep that God player honest. Oh, I think he catches the hit. Oh, no, he definitely is hit on his, I believe, hit on his visor. So that may just be rough.
Oh, my gosh. Seadogs come through to stab out this snake side wedge. Guy's not there. Some amazingly stays alive. I don't know how that play just happened.
Yeah, they got to pick up. I don't think they know that he made it in there.
No,
so the Dorito Corner player.
The only one, Dorito Corner does know, and that's
now he knows. Yeah, for sure.
Maybe not, though. Do we see any paint going his way? I mean, the corner is rolling his gun, but I don't see him shooting at that guy.
And Seadogs use the chaos there of the movement to try to get into the snake, and they do. They get all the way into snake 2 now. As the battle is going down, as you can see here on your screen, snake corner for Notorious.
FSU might have lost their player right here. They're throwing a minor on him. So that's going to...
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Right
that's going to hurt. So that is going to take out the bodies there. So Seadogs are going to run in and hang it.
Yeah, I missed the visor shot. Who was that on? Was that on the...
So it looks like right here, it may just be the glare. Oh, it is the glare. Okay, so the glare looks like he got clipped in the visor.
Gotcha.
So it was. I seen the paint splatter off the bunker and was like, oh man, I think he's hit.
Thought it was his visor. Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking on this action over here. It was going down, man.
I think that's Stower there. So Royal City Seadogs, right? They only play paintball about 6 months of the year because in Canada, obviously weather is a factor. Not a lot of indoor fields. They played the first 2 events. I believe they made Sunday out of one of those 2 events, and now making it back to Sunday here at World Cup. So great to see. I mean, this is a true World Cup as well. We have Manawatu Titans. We have a team from Canada, Royal City Seadogs, and then we have also in the WNXL division. We have a team from Latin America. We have a team from Europe, semi-pro. We have the Droogs coming over. Love to see a true World Cup action here the NXL is putting on for you as we get into the breakout here. Distortion up 3-1 right now on Pbfit.
Looks like Fit makes it out 5 alive, pushing the center.
4
Not
minutes.
surprised. I mean, I think they've done that every point here. So
yeah, they just have to. So that's got to stay alive. So survivability been an issue up here in the center.
Distortion
for
lose out their back home player here, so making it a 4-on-5 in favor of Fit.
So great job by Fit. Colt Lukow making the move outside. That's phenomenal. He's been getting dinked out of that back center, so love to see him getting into the game. They are keying up on him. He's such a big gun for the team, so they have to try to shut him down. Mike Diaz, one of the taller players in semi-pro, looking over at the top. I think the only other person taller than him is one guy from Killers and one guy from the Padres. But Mike really using his
Dan the man.
There
Dan
he
the
is.
man.
Oh, Dan, that's right.
Dan the man. He's like 6'5".
Yeah,
he's a monster, man. I love having him on the squad. We've never been able to look over the walls until this season.
So that's fine. So yeah, we did talk about that for Division II, Dan being so tall.
Yeah.
So as you can see here on the screen, really locked down right now. So Scott Stewart trying to lock off that Dorito side. Sun rays coming in. Oh, Colt gets clapped again in the face. So Colt's struggling. They're really keying up on him. Distortion knows, who the key bodies are. So 4-on-4 right now as Distortion does even up the bodies. Trying to see if we have, if we're going to see a move there. No, he's still alive. So great job by Distortion there. It looked like the player from the back juice box was catching some pressure, but he was able to duck the hit there. Now down on his knees, I believe that is Wank in the back there. I gotta start learning what markers they use because these dark black jerseys, I can't barely tell who it is.
Go off by paintball guns. They're all unique most of the time.
Everyone's got their own swagger.
Yeah. So
with that here, we got shooting on down to a Hank on that Dorito side, wheeling and dealing. Hank Stump coming down from the Ironman.
We just lost another from Fit. I mean, Fit needs to make a move happen. We can't sit on our guns here. We got to just start pushing, and if they can make something happen.
Chavez, as you say that.
And they open it up.
Wow, Mike Diaz going to work right now. He gets one, he gets two. Oh, that's definitely...
Whoa.
He missed Hank the entire time.
He gets 2, though.
He got 2, but he missed Hank.
Oh, Scott dies out of the back somehow.
Wow, so great job. Holy, Hank stumped there.
That was amazing. I don't know how he stayed alive.
I don't know how he stayed alive either. He literally seen Diaz's gun, ducked, hit the ground, and came out. Literally gun in hand, side-handed it, came up, and used his height to torch Diaz. Diaz there making something happen, though. He definitely got 2 kills, almost 3. So Diaz trying to break something open. And
that's what we need to see. I mean, Fit, the next few points right here, we should see Fit really, really pushing the pace. I mean, they don't have time to sit. So I'm assuming we're going to try to see like maybe a far Dorito side break, maybe a snake break. Definitely going to see the center, but they'll probably be releasing a lot quicker than normal.
Yeah, they got to do something right now to try to pull this game back. Seadogs down by 1. So great job here so far by Notorious. Got to lock it down. They don't get a kill off the break, though, so 5-on-5, and Seadogs are going to push the pressure hard into the snake immediately. So now doubling up here, as you can see on your screen, going to get the check. So Chandler is alive. It's just Rub.
So we got a 5-on-5 here.
It looks like still 5-on-5 action.
Oh, it looks like they're going to go through. Oh, wow.
Did he miss him? Oh, he did miss him.
Did.
Oh, but bang play
2.
there in the center
3.
happening.
Seadogs lose 3. FSU loses 1 right here. They're pushing the D side. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. FSU just ran down the Dorito side.
So phenomenal job there.
Oh, he just gets blown open. There we go. Phenomenal point by FSU right there.
That's a tough one.
With 15 seconds, I think this is a nail in the coffin. Seadogs came out, man. They showed up. It's amazing that this team from Canada, only like you said, only playing half of the year, they come out and they make Sunday. I mean, phenomenal job by those guys. If they were a U.S. team and could play all year round, I'm assuming they would probably be pro at this point.
Yeah, and especially against one of the top favorites in the division, making it a close match like that. Ty Bateman out here, Rodriguez going to work. I mean, this is really this match right here. Minute 39 seconds left to go, so we may see 2 possible upsets right now. Or excuse me, not upset. With Royal City Seadogs not able to do that, so could have possibly seen 2 upsets. Right now, though, Distortion, Pbfit. Let me set this up for you right now. Distortion loses their pro spot, sells it to the Latin Saints, who are getting relegated now back into semi-pro. A lot of these guys, a lot of their pro careers taken from them, coming down, staying together, right, building that squad back up to hopefully go pro. Pbfit, the former AC Dallas squad, takes a huge jump from Division II into pro, stumbled a little bit, got relegated back down, decided to stay together, reform the organization, and now both of these teams fighting for a chance to get back where they think they belong in in pro. So great job here so
Looking
far.
For a huge breakout for Fit right here.
Yeah, they got to make something happen.
Snake off the break.
And they get a kill.
They get a kill. Okay, this is
huge. They get 2 kills.
Snake's good.
So they know they know Rogers is in there. They're pounding his bunker right now.
So, I mean, he's just got to risk it at some point and try to crawl around. They don't have a corner. He's just got to stay really, really low and just keep crawling. He does not have time to wait. Obviously, we see this. He knows it. He's going.
So Diaz going to make the move
slips
here.
Right past. Oh, okay.
Oh, he didn't.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Great job by.
Huge.
Great job here by Rodriguez, and a penalty pulled.
Let's go. I don't think they have the bodies to pull.
So under a minute left to pull. Rogers going to run in and hang the flag.
So if anyone can do this to tie it up, it's Fit, man.
It's Fit.
They know what's going on. They know what they need to do. They've got to come out here. They can score. What they got just to tie it? They got to score 2 more.
Yeah, just to tie it, they got to score 2 more. And we're gonna get the word right now to see if Distortion's gonna start down a body. So we're gonna look right now. They may start down.
They maybe had a guy on the Dorito side. Couldn't tell. Just from my perspective, it looked like the last body was in the mini W on that side.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Got Steve from SBP Paintball here on the sideline watching this amazing action go down. We're going to have him in the booth with us here pretty soon as well. So as we're kind of waiting to figure out what just happened there, make sure you are following NXL and W1XL on all the social media channels as well. Thank you so much for watching. We really do this for all of you at home. We want to provide you with the best possible experience, live and free all weekend long. So, Todd, for you in the divisional ranks, right, moving up into semi-pro, how do you feel about all this right now?
I think it's amazing. I know someone in the organization. His name is Matt. Man, shout out to Matt Ingles.
Chief Ingles.
Yeah, Chief Ingles. He runs Maple Leaf Chiefs. Like he's the homie, and I just know the amount of work that goes into getting this all set up. The fact that you guys have it going as well as you do with the hurricane and everything that happened with all the rain. I mean, you guys are amazing. You guys are killing it. Love watching the webcast, man. It's great, man, because we can study semi-pro. It's not always easy watching pro players play layouts because in divisionals, it's not the same. You know, we don't lock down like they do. So it's good to see how semi-pro does and what they're trying to pick up on. So definitely appreciate the webcast. It's phenomenal.
I appreciate the love and the shout out, man. And with everything going on right now, glad to see that there's going to be, the future of semi-pro is really strong. You know, obviously with you all leverage, I've heard that maybe East Coast Effect might be going semi-pro as well next year. So definitely a ton of
East
talent.
Coast Effect, man, crazy.
Yeah.
Brad McCurley coaching them, they're insane. They're a great team, man. They knocked us out in Chicago. We really want to give it to them. So hopefully we see them in the finals. Damian and Brad McCurley versus each other.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the field, right? But
yeah.
I mean, essentially, so there's some going to be some heat right there.
Yeah, former teammates there, really good friends, know each other for a long time.
We got a big breakout with Scott going into the snake. Looks like he makes it.
So as time's ticking down right now, they do get a kill on Distortion. They get another kill on Distortion. So that's 3 on 5 right now. Distortion's just trying to hold on at this point. 40 seconds left to go. I mean, they have to go. They have to move. Scott has to get down here and go.
Scott.
He has to get all the way down.
Keep going, Scott.
Keep going. He's going to wrap. He's going to pop on this. He's going to get one kill for sure. So great job there. He's going to get that.
You got to go,
They're going to
Scott.
get another one. They have to go. They have to run. So Chavez running all the way down the field. So going to hang the flag.
Oh, my God.
26.
We've got a game.
We got a game right now. 25 seconds left to go on the clock. Pbfit's going to bring it within 1.
This is insane.
Distortion could be throwing this away right now. So
give Dirty Stu a little hype up. So a lot of people don't know this, but we actually Missouri All-Stars picked up Scott for an event last year. So he was playing with us, and we are actually going to pick him up full time to play with the Missouri All-Stars this year. But he ended up moving to Texas. And joining the Fit camp, which personally for him, I mean, that's huge.
Absolutely,
he's gained so much skill in the past 6 months. I mean, he doesn't even look like the same player when we were playing division.
Yeah, definitely one of the guys that grinds the hardest out here. And I mean, Dylan from Dylan Filmed It, right? Did a little
awesome, man.
Behind the Bunker series that he has. Did one on Stu, and you can see the work he puts in. Absolutely insane, the things that he does.
He's practicing at least 2 to 3 times a day.
So Ultimate letting Todd know when they're going to start.
Yeah.
So if you got to cut out here a little early, man, to get ready for your squad, absolutely understand.
Looks like the boys, I mean, they don't need me. Looks like they're good. 1 hour break. Okay, 1 hour from now.
Okay,
so we got plenty of time.
So we got some time. So happy to have you in here. Dude, I love the jerseys, man. Look at this. When I first seen that, it was awesome. I love the gold teeth as well. The design that's put in there, and then on the sides too, the chains. That's just nice, man.
Yeah, we kind of just sketched it out 4 to 5 years ago. How now my good friend Todd Martinez with Weapons, we sent him over the drafts, and he had his guys make this up, and we love it, man. We love the logo. We loved how it turned out. We've been rocking with Weapons ever since. I mean, they take care of us on our jerseys, man. They're phenomenal jerseys.
Awesome. So, as you can see here coming out, looks we got Wine Rob.
I'm really hoping for a tie here.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I'm a fan of Distortion too, man. Like I like. It's so hard not to be a fan. I've heard you say this. It's so hard not to be a fan of like multiple semi-pro teams. You've got so many great players giving it their all. They're grinding every week, and they're grinding during the week. Like, how do you not just appreciate the hard work? So I've got friends on Fit. I've got friends on Distortion. We've gone down and grinded against Distortion. So for me personally, I don't really mind who wins, but I just want it to be close.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all. I just want it to be close, man. It gets everybody juiced up, man. We want an overtime point, man. We want another overtime and take it to one-on-ones. We want that, man.
And it's as close as it gets right now. Distortion up by 1 point. 25 seconds left to go on the clock. Can Pbfit potentially save their season here?
I'm gonna go yes.
You're gonna go Fit?
I think Fit's gonna tie it up right here. I don't know, man. 25 seconds, it's really difficult. But when you lose 2 quick points like that, it does something to you in the pits. Distortion might be freaking out a little bit, so yeah, Distortion might be freaking out a little bit. We'll see how Fit does right here.
So big point here, 25 seconds. Can Pbfit tie it up? As Rogers goes deep into the snake again, staying alive. Oh, so up in the center, has to push. Diaz going all the way through. He's going to get one. Is he going to get 2?
Oh, wow.
Distortion guns, are they going to be too much? So they are definitely going to lose one. Oh, and is that a
Was
major?
it major?
Was that a major or a minor?
The refs aren't even pulling anyone.
So stop the clock. Stop the clock. 5 seconds left.
No way. No way.
So a major penalty under 60 seconds,
Yes.
automatic swing point.
It's automatic. So who was it on?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Who's it on right now?
We seen it on the left side.
Was it?
So I'm going with, I think it was on Distortion, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It was chaos. It was chaos.
So the worst possible case situation happening right now, as we're going to find out who the major penalty was on.
So the question is they throw the major, they automatically stop it. Does that mean they start off down bodies?
Nope, they don't start off down bodies. As long as they had enough bodies to assess the penalty,
right,
they won't
which
start
was
down.
Chaos out there. It's like, did any players stay on the field? Do we know?
So Distortion had 3 bodies left alive.
Cool.
So even with the major, if the penalty was on them, they have enough players to assess, but it is an automatic swing point. This could be a case right now where we're finding out. So they're talking about right now. This could be a case, depending on how this penalty goes right now. Either we have 5 seconds left, Distortion just secured it, and they're going to move on. Pbfit's knocked out. Or if the penalty's on Distortion, worst possible case scenario, they just allowed Pbfit, a team, to crawl back into this, right? Fight back, claw, dig, right? And then they get to score that quick point, and then they get a present, a gift.
If anyone can do it,
you
said,
called it.
If
you
anyone
called it.
can do it, Fit can do it. We seen 2 very, very quick points. I mean, this layout is so difficult to score a point in under 30 seconds. I mean, it's amazing that they did that just the point before. It definitely wasn't going Fit's way, right? When we were watching that all, I think if the penalty was on Distortion, I think it was a huge error on their part. They should have just chilled out. If they got shot, the guy should have just got out because they had it in the bag. Distortion right there. So
yeah, they had bodies locked up there. It looked like what really teed that off, and the way that Fit is acting right now, they think the penalty is on Distortion. So how everything's kind of working out right now, that move in the center from Mike Diaz to go through and shoot the Distortion player in the wedge on the snake side.
I think that's what
that had to have been, unless
because he was looking his way when he went through.
But my question here is, Mike Diaz makes that move across. Distortion has a ton of guns locked up on that. So does Mike Diaz get shot before he gets there? So this is the situation. This is the bang bang actions going on. So we're going to find out. Point approved. So the penalty is on Chicago Distortion. Wow.
If anyone can do it, Fit can do it. I'm telling you guys, man.
Wow.
I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing match right here between 2 phenomenal SP Pro teams. I mean, I can't wait for this overtime
this is hype.
point. I can't wait for this overtime point, man. So now these guys can just kind of dial it back and kind of just get ready for this next match. I mean, they got 5 minutes to just hold it down and shoot some bodies. So
what looked like Pbfit was going to end their pro chance, down by 2. Distortion now throwing it away. Under a minute. They score a 30-second point.
Huge fatal error by Distortion, in my opinion. I mean, they should have just chilled out and tried not to get that major. And it's hard sometimes, as a player, I know sometimes calls can go the wrong direction. But you can't even play the line. You can't even play the line in under a minute. If you get anything, if it's for a second you think you're shot, you just got to get out. I've also been on that end when I've got a major under a minute. I knocked us out at World Cup last year doing that.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I know Infamous has had a heartbreaker. I think it was last year at the Sunshine State. They should have won against Impact, but I believe Thomas Taylor had got a penalty the last second, which caused them to lose that match. So penalties.
Thomas Taylor. Oh my God, are you seeing him?
Yeah.
He lost all this weight.
He's yoked.
Dude, it's insane.
6-pack.
It's insane, man.
He's like 150 years old, and he's got 6-pack. It's crazy.
It's never over.
Never over.
It's never over, man. People, don't doubt yourself. Go
Snake
out there and get
break.
some work. Dude, he's insane, man.
Yeah. It's great to see that. We have a ton of players. That's one thing I love about paintball. It's the paintball marker is the ultimate equalizer.
Yeah.
You can be big, small. You can be any gender, anything you want to be, and you can come out here, and as long as you're good behind that whip, You know what I'm saying? You can make it up. You can do anything. So, and what I love to see too is, kind of looking at the female side of things, Camp Carnage in Pro, they had a female playing with them.
Oh, yeah.
So on the field. So it was great to see. So,
there's some phenomenal female players. I don't care. There's some people that say that, just like you said, it's the gun's an equalizer. It doesn't matter who's out there. I mean, in these women, like one example, Rosie McCurley,
savage.
Insane. I've played against her in D2. Against
she played on East Coast Effect, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I've battled with her down the wire. She's beat me up. She's beat me in a heads-up battle. You know what I mean? What can I say?
Yeah,
good
absolutely.
Shot. Other than good shot.
Yeah.
That's it,
So it looks like here, Distortion's going to send out to try to win this point back. Their most experienced line here looks like Wank, Weinrob, Unger. Who else? I'm trying to see who that is. Haber, and it looks like Hank Stump as well coming over for this event. Now, Distortion missing Ryan Rodarte, who was huge for them in the center at the last event, helping them get to Sunday. So
do we think it? I mean, do we think a lot of the teams, because there's been a bunch of teams in D2 Pro missing players? Do we think it was because of the MCO shutdown? Possibly, I mean, or do you think it's just other circumstances?
So some things I know for a fact have been, obviously because of the weather, MCO shut down. A lot of people had, Wednesday flights canceled. Yeah. Hard to reschedule off that because a ton of those flights were then booked. And because people got moved from one flight to another, so flights were overbooked in that situation. Yeah. And depending on what airline you're flying, depending if you're driving down, I know a lot of people had some issues, getting here. Roads being shut down because of the hurricane. So that's definitely a part of it, right?
We got Damian Ryan playing with us, and actually for him, that's exactly what happened. His flight got canceled. We had to switch him to Jacksonville and go pick him up at 3 a.m. in the morning just to make it happen. But thankful for Damien, he was willing to do all that. But there's not a lot of teams. If you're playing D5, D4, sometimes people aren't committed.
Yeah, actually, Brawl. So that happened to Brawl.
They pulled out.
Brawl was supposed to be here at this event, and because flights got canceled, everything was so crazy, they ended up having to actually pull out of the event.
Brawl is from
the New England area.
Yeah, so that's a travel for him. I mean,
yeah. So that's not only is it a long flight, but on top of that too, I mean, when things are shutting down, and the storm, the storm kind of moved up that way as well, so they were getting some weather up there. So right now, a little bit of a technical timeout as the ref is working through with the Distortion coach what exactly happened in that situation. It does look like Distortion is going to start with 5, so they're not going to start down bodies, and I apologize, that's not Unger on the field. Unger's here on the sideline, actually. So looking to see who that next body is for Distortion. Again, if you are playing out here on the Premier Field, one thing you can do to help me out, commentate correctly, is don't put black letters on a black jersey. That would help me out a lot. Jesters guys, for the first time in a couple events, actually put names on the back of their jerseys. So that helped out quite a bit. So, yeah, if you're out here playing on this, thank you so much. What's that? Yeah, 5-on-5 overtime. So Steve from SVP Paintball here. So we do have in this overtime point, if it does go down, so 5 minutes ticks off the clock, no point of score, we will go into one-on-ones, and what a dramatic!
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be dramatic.
Be crazy. So I think this next point is going to be super slow.
Yeah, and
I think it's going to be super.
No
slow.
one's going to want to make a mistake. So if you're Pbfit's coach, we do go to one-on-ones. Who you sending it out for that one-on-one?
Oh my God! I don't know. Everyone says Mason.
Yeah, Mason. Mason's the one-on-one champ.
I mean, divisional players have, when I talk about it in my core group, Colt is their shooter off the break, but Mason is their guy.
So I'm going to say for Distortion, if I'm going to send out one-on-one, I'm going to send out either Wank or Weinrob. Right? So the experience. All right, off the break here.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a big
They risk
move.
it to the corner.
They risk it into the corner, but they make it alive.
Insane.
Looks
like we got 5-on-5 here.
I believe it's going to be Haber. So Haber is going to make it to that wedge on the snake side. No bodies dropped yet. This is right now heart-racing moment. I mean, I'm juiced right now.
I've got adrenaline. I feel like I'm playing.
So let's see what they do on your screen right now. Mason,
I like
Latham.
how Roger's playing this. He's playing it really, really low. He's not risking it, risking getting shot from the inside guy shooting a blind. So I like seeing this here. We've got to move up to the center. Oh, wow. Distortion loses her first body.
Haber, the first one to drop here. Huge kill for them. So 5-on-4 action right now. As you can see, Wank there in the back juice box there. You can see also Hank on your screen. Kohler, Weinrob, trying to get a body back on this field right now. Let's see if they can do it.
So is the guy playing in this mini W over here? Is that the
Ironman? Yeah, that's Hank Stump.
Yep, Hank.
So Diaz makes a big move up to the middle here. Look for him to try to get some down kills with his height. He's going to try to use. Really shooting that juice box right now, trying to contain that player. Now switching sides over to the Dorito side. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. Still 4-on-4. Distortion lost of body, so it's 5-on-4 body count. Oh, they lose another one. Oh, my goodness. It looks like Weinrob is going to take the walk. So just leaving Wank, Stump, and Kohler left alive for Distortion.
So
right
what
now,
Fit's looking to do is they just need to play this really slow. They've got plenty of time on the clock. They've got to dial in what their next moves are and communicate and work with each other and try to get down the field to stab everybody out.
And if I'm Distortion at this point being down bodies, I'm not even worried about bringing it back. I'm locking it up. I'm trying to kill the clock. And as Rogers gets into the snake right now, they don't know he made it in. No one picked him up.
No one picked him up.
So, oh, my goodness. So this could be a moment right now if Rogers goes all the way down the field.
Down, this guy in the pillow right here on the snake for Distortion,
Rogers has to go. Rogers has to go. But the guy, oh, my goodness. The guy in the pillow switches sides right now.
He will not be able to go with this guy in the pillow.
No, he stopped too. So he should have went all the way. But now they know he's there, so they're going to try to shoot him and pick him up. He's got to be careful. His hopper's hanging out a little bit. So Diaz backing up, telling everybody where they're at. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go right now. Hart is racing right now. He's pot pack. So Rogers loses the battle there as he moves into the gun. So
phenomenal
great
shot
save
by
there.
Distortion.
Yeah, that's Wank there. That saved that. So bringing it back 3-on-4 now. A little doable for Distortion. I'm so hyped right now. This is
jumping, man. You're getting me hyped.
This is under 2 minutes.
Huge fill to the snake corner by, I think that was Mason. Is that number 34 right there?
I believe Trent Mason made the fill out. Got Latham next to him in the pillow. Who do we got? Do we have somebody? So Chavez still on the Dorito side. Chavez has got to start going to work. So Chavez, if Diaz pulls all the guns towards him, Chavez can probably make the move up. Now I
think Distortion has honestly one of the perfect locks right here. This is what we were seeing out of Seadogs. We were seeing a 4, right? The pillow. We were seeing a Dorito can, and then we were seeing this guy in the mini W here in the center. It's a perfect lockup. I mean, it's really hard to break it.
Mason makes it into the snake, but the player, I believe that's Wank, who saved the day for Rogers. Now Mason's going to try to make the move in. He's going to pull the gun. So Wank is locked up on Mason right now.
This is just something you don't want to do. You don't want to be on your belly. As a snake player, you don't want to be on your belly battling that guy in that stand-up pillow. It's just so difficult.
Seconds left here. Can someone pull it out? So Mason is going to try to come up and gun battle the pillow. He has no cross-field shots right now. So it is as quiet as could possibly be in the sideline right now. Everyone is holding their breath as we go 40 seconds here. Ref coming in.
He's clean.
Oh, ref's going to come in and check the player. Switch sides.
He
drops the gun. So this could be the point right here. Mason makes it all the way into their side of the field. If he comes up, 20 seconds left to go. So all the guns have turned towards Mason right now. He just
needs to wrap and kill this guy in this pillow.
So got to be careful. So
we only have 15 seconds, Vince.
Chavez loses the battle down the Dorito. So Mason. Oh, and Mason gets shot.
Oh, my God.
7 seconds left to go. 8. So Hank is going to make the move on Diaz.
No.
2, 1. And we are going to see one-on-ones.
One-on-ones. Let's go. Who's going to be the guy? Who are you betting on? Do you think it's Hank?
So if I'm Distortion, I'm not sending out Hank. Hank is too tall, right? There's not a lot of players he can play, or not a lot of spots he can play off the break in that back center. I'm going to send out. The chants have already started. One-on-ones. I'm going to send out Wank. Wank has been a solid pillar for them in the back. That's who I'm going to say. If I'm Distortion right now, I'm looking at Wank or, like I said, Wine Rob. But my first pick is going to be Wank. How about for Pbfit? Who are you sending out?
I gotta go, man. Like it's got to be either Chavez or Mason, and I think I'm leaning towards Mason.
Oh, Mason's hurt right now. I don't think Mason's going anywhere.
Oh,
Mason.
Well, I mean, they have plenty of bodies. I hope he's okay. He's probably cramping. We've seen him get into the snake. We've seen a huge fill out to the snake corner and then get into the snake. That's a lot of energy, a lot of work. So we're here at the end. Sunday paintball. I'm sure he's probably cramping up right now.
I think he took a stinger going in when he dove into the snake.
Yeah,
I seen him stop for a second. I think he might have taken a bad dive getting in there.
Yeah.
So
let's hope not. Let's
hope not. Yeah, because if Pbfit pulls this out right now, they are going to be able to move on.
Who's
to the
out
next
there?
Round.
Who is it?
Who they sending?
Is it Dirty Stu?
They're going to send out Dirty Stu for the one-on-one.
Get it, Scott? Man, heck yeah.
Wow. So the trust and faith that you have to have in this player to go out.
Amazing. I love to see it, man. Shout out to Fit for just trusting in Scott, man. I mean, he's not the core like he is now currently, but he wasn't. And so the fact that they're just trusting in this guy to hold it down.
I think it's Wine Rob. I think they sent out Wine Rob.
Let's see what happens, man. Scott's got this, I think.
It is. It is Wine Rob. So they send out Wine Rob here for the one-on-one. Now, if the 60 seconds ticks off, we will send 2 more players out.
I think they're just going to go at
it,
man.
Yeah, Wine Rob's sitting back here. Got to be careful coming over the top. Dirty Stu making moves into the tower.
I like his aggression, but I would like to see him slow it down just a little bit so he doesn't make a huge mistake here. Oh, my God.
So Dirty Stu
just does it.
Pulls out the one-on-one against Wine Rob. He's got to hit the buzzer.
No, I think they just ended it.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, I think they just ended it. Oh, my God. Good job to Paintball Fit.
Wow.
Coming down from a devastating, like they were down
under
so
a minute,
bad.
down 2, score
Amazing.
a 30-second point, come back. Distortion gets the major penalty, and then Dirty Stu wins the one-on-one.
Congrats to Scott, man. That's got to feel so great for him to put all this time and energy into it and have the Paintball Fit guys believe in him that much is insane. Congrats to Scott, man. So congrats to Paintball Fit. Phenomenal match, man. Congrats to Distortion and making it to Sunday and being back here, bringing the team back and just putting it on those guys. But Fit, they came back, man. They fought strong here.
Yeah, what a phenomenal job as Wine Rob is just devastated right now.
I mean, it's so hard to be having this much pressure on you to play at this high of a level and lose that one-on-one. It's devastating.
The chance for Distortion to go pro this year, get back where they belong, absolutely done at this point as they will be sent home. So we're getting ready to get into the WNXL action. Todd Boyer, Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars, also owner of KC Sports Complex. Thank you so much for coming in the booth.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you guys, refs, NXL staff, thank you guys so much for having this event and, making sure it's going smoothly. Everything that happened, the chaos, you guys are still managing to make it all work, man. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to the refs, like I said. It's been a great event. Love being out here.
Actually, a little schedule mix up here. We do have the Missouri All-Stars going on.
Yeah, but I do believe that they said they're going to maybe take a lunch break here or just a little break. He said 1 hour. So, but yeah, I'm going to go gear up and get ready to shine, baby.
All right,
thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. Again, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball. Make sure you're liking, sharing, follow and subscribe to all of our social channels and share this out to everybody here. So again, thank you so much, the NXL staff here providing this amazing event we have, and we will see you soon after this commercial break.